Hello everybody and welcome back to Undertale. I just wanted to show you that here in the little login screen area, Undyne is now standing on Papyrus's head. So welcome back into the Pacifist run. In the last episode, we visited Undyne at her house. And in between episodes, I went and got the Temi armor, which just required me to run back and forward for like half an hour, buying things and then selling them for a higher price so that I could afford it. Temi armor is like other armor, except it's better, as far as I understand. So if we talk to these guards, they say, sorry, Undyne, told us there was totally a human in the area. So, us royal guards are blocking off the elevators for now. Even if your elevators aren't working anyway, we'll do our best, Miss Undyne. ... So, these guys are blocking the elevator. Last time, we couldn't get through because Undyne, well, she was dead, but I wasn't going to tell them that. But this time, she's here with us. And she is on call, so let's try reasoning with her here. What? Royal guards are blocking the way? Then I'll tell them to... well, nothing, I guess. I already told them to seek out and destroy you. And I can't just tell them I've changed my mind. You see, Alphys showed me these animations about... humans? So I can learn their weaknesses? That's entirely why you did it. And one of them is about this human that, well, suffice to say, they can control people's minds. Surprised? I know your kind's hidden power. Anyway, I told my crew that if I ever defended a human, I must be under some kind of mind control, and to disregard everything I tell them. So, sorry, but my hands are tied. By the way, the animation is really good. Yeah, that's great. I liked Code Geass too, but I would like to get up there. But instead we're going to have to head through the lab. It's you. It's me. So this is Alphys's lab, Dr. Alphys's lab. We can't really explore much at the moment because without light, it basically just says it's too dark to see near the wall. So we're going to have to head forward to see a nerdy looking dinosaur. This is Dr. Alphys, who this run around I need to try and remember to keep saying her, because for some reason last game it got stuck in my head that this was like Dr. Alf. I think the Alf part really stuck out at me, so I was like, oh yeah, Dr. Alf, he's a dinosaur. But no, this is a female dinosaur scientist nerd, who is Asgore's royal scientist. But I'm not one of the bad guys. Actually, since you stepped out of the ruins, I've been observing your journey through my console. So this is the multiple cameras we've found hidden in bushes and in trees and all this kind of, in snowballs probably. We've spotted 2 or 3 of them, I think, this time around. Watching someone on a screen really makes you root for them. So now I want to help you. Using my knowledge, I can easily guide you through Hotland. I know a way right to Asgore's castle, no problem. Well, actually, there's just a tiny issue. So a long time ago I made a robot named Mettaton. Well, I hope he doesn't burst through that wall. Originally I built him to be an entertainment robot that bursts through the wall that's just there. Like a robotic TV star. No, that would never work. Who would want to watch a robotic TV star? It just wouldn't be fabulous enough. His legs wouldn't be fabulous enough to be a TV star. Anyway, recently I decided to make him more useful. Just some small practical adjustments like, anti-human combat features. Anti-human, sorry. I need to get my pronunciation right. Or my pronunciation, in fact, sometimes. Look, I don't want to get into that argument. Unfortunately, I may have made a teensy mistake while doing so. And, now he's an unstoppable killing machine with a thirst for human blood who likes coming through that wall right there in between us. That wall. But hopefully we won't run into him. No, I'd hate if someone broke through that wall. Oh, what's that sound? It sounds like a robot coming from some sort of nearby wall. Gee. Oh no. Oh yes. Welcome, beauties, to today's broken wall with a robot coming out of it. So, meet Mettaton. Not to be confused with Mettaton, who I believe is some sort of angel in the Bible, who nonetheless has a pretty cool name, actually. Like, if Mettaton is an angel, then he probably has some sort of canon. He probably has canons like Blastoise. There's only one rule. Answer correctly, or you die. Alright, here we go. With some great music too. I believe in this one there's no point fighting him anyway, so what we're going to do is... His metal body renders him invulnerable to attack. He's got a defense of 255. Let's start with an easy one. What's the price for answering correctly? More questions. That's correct. And something I didn't notice the last time I did this, but apparently Alphys actually gives you hints at certain points in the game. Screaming is against the rules. Here's your terrific prize. What's the king's full name? Oh, we know this one. It's Asgore Dreamer. Quiz show continues. Alright, so let's just, enough about you, let's talk about me. What are robots made of? And you can see Alphys is, made a little bee with his hands. So we just need to watch Alphys. Here's another easy one, which I didn't do last time and I nearly got myself killed. It's this one. Wonderful, I'm astounded, folks. Whew, I definitely did that all by myself without anyone gesturing the answers to me. Don't count on your victory. How many flies are in this jar? Wow, I'm so lucky. It's a miracle. It's the miracle of science. Let's play a memory game. What monster is this? I'm so flattered you remembered. So this is, yeah, this is an easy quiz show once you figure out that, that there's a scientist nerd dinosaur named Dr. Alphys over there, who's just gonna... C. Great answer, I love it. Here's a simple one. How many letters in the name Mettaton? Of course that was easy for you. Time to break out the big guns. In the dating simulation video game Mew Mew Kizzy Kitty, what's Mew Mew to? Oh, I know this one, snail ice cream. In the 4th chapter, everyone goes to the beach. She buys ice cream for all of her friends, but it's snail flavored. She's the only one who wants it. It's one of my favorite parts of the game because it's actually a very powerful message about friendship and... Alphys, Alphys, Alphys. You aren't helping our contestant, are you? No, no. I'll ask a question you'll be sure to know the answer to. Last time I answered... I think Undyne, but well, so let's go this time with Asgore, because apparently, why would someone outfit an amusement robot with brutal combat capabilities? Simple, to impress Dr. Asgore Dreamer, of course. So apparently, no matter which answer you choose, it's the correct answer. It's just, this question's just here to embarrass Alphys. Mr. Dreamy, those strong arms, that lustrous beard, like all those who create weapons. She craves the tender embrace of a bony man. Can she truly be blamed? So, yeah, I think last time I chose Undyne, I think there's a different response each time, so it's pretty funny. But Dr. Alphys is helping you. The show has no dramatic tension. We can't go on like this, but, this was just the pilot episode. Next up, more drama, more romance, more bloodshed. Until next time, darlings. Mettaton out. Well, that was suddenly something. So if we go and inspect this hole, it says the space behind the wall is only a few feet deep. So this, I noticed this last time too, and I was like, well, what's that meant to mean? But after some certain revelations we discovered, about the staged nature of this whole thing, we realized that he was behind this wall ready to burst out because that's what they'd planned the whole time. Wait. Let me give you my phone number. Then maybe if you need help, I could... Where'd you get that phone? It's ancient. Doesn't even have texting. Wait a second, please. What was that? Why was there like a screaming child involved in the making of this phone? I mean, there's screaming children involved in the making of most phones, but generally they're in Africa, and when we can forget about it, and then we can pretend that we're all morally upright because we're like vegetarian or whatever. No, sorry, that was getting too real, wasn't it? Let's see. What are you dot-dot-dotting about? I'm going to the bathroom. So, yeah, now we have Alphys' phone number. Yellow feet are tapping just behind the door. So if we head up, we get scientific books. Human history books. You look inside a book. It's a comic of a giant robot fighting a beautiful alien princess. So yeah, I won't go through all of this stuff just because I figure I want to make this sort of work a bit with the other run, and assume that because a lot of this won't have been changed. So I'm not going to go through obsessively doing every detail. But what I do want to do is look for things that predict something about the future, about what's coming up, because I know there's hints all over the game. Like for example, this performer Mettaton thing was apparently, already here. For example, so, and if we go over here, it seems like a walkthrough to a game. It's accessing some kind of puzzle in Snowden. I think that's a hint. Well, it's not a hint, it's a reference to a puzzle. Fridge is filled with instant noodles and soda. Take a package of noodles? Yeah, I will. Alright, and I think the instant noodles did something funny, from what I remember. But yeah, if we head on further out... Actually, hold on. Let me call our new friends, Papyrus and Undyne. You're at Alphys' lab, is she there? Hey, tell her I said hi, okay? And tell me how she's doing, and tell me if she needs anything. And wait, no, don't ask any of that. Okay. So... I probably should have waited to make it a lot easier for me. I probably should have waited until that scene to go get the Temi armor, because then I could have... So what I did was I used the cloudy glasses that you buy from like the turtle guy at his store, and then you fill your inventory up with it, and then you keep making trips back and forth. If I'd had an extra dimensional box, I could have just done that in like 10 minutes instead of 30 minutes probably. Just realised I didn't watch Undyne fight the human. Well, I know she's unbeatable. I'll ask her about it later. See, that was a bit creepy when last time I did this, because I'd actually killed Undyne in that run. But yeah, let's keep getting some advice from Papyrus and Undyne. Neither of us know anything about Hotland, so we'll just have to combine our power. 0 plus 0 is still 0. Yeah, but it's a big 0. That's exactly how it works. So, here comes some of my favourite music in the game, actually. I say that, and here comes Vulcan. Why don't you take a Vulcan mind crush to the face? What do you want? Mistakenly believes that lava can heal people. Thunder, helpful, speed up. I think you are in fact mistaken. So what we gotta do, I suppose, what do we gotta do? I don't remember. Let's give it a hug. You give Vulcan a hug. It warms your heart and your whole body. Ouch, your defense dropped. Ah, so lovely. Oh, well, I got a bit. Well, so no, that was what we needed, and now we can spare Vulcan. We get 40 gold out of it. And we get back to the nice music that I really like, and the blue fire, which is also always a nice touch. Gotta call them in a minute. Cat looking face thing. So yeah, this area is, and I just like the music really. It's I know there's better music in the game that's like boss battles, but in terms of ambient music, I quite like this one. And over here, the whooshing sound of steam and cogs, it fills with you with determination. We're at 16 minutes, and I don't know when we're going to hit the next save point. So I think I'll take this save, and I'll see you next time.